Kimberly Rhodes, owner of Hitched events, and I'm back with another vendor video. This week I'm sitting down with Debby Jewesson, who is the owner of Branching Out, Floral, and Event Design. So Debbie, tell us a little bit about your business.
Like my name says, we focus on floral and event design. So majority of our work comes from weddings.
Very nice.
I'd say we also do a fair amount of corporate events and social parties and some small things sprinkled in here and there.
Very nice.
But
now I know I've heard you talk about the importance of a bridal bouquet. So tell me a little bit about your theory about that.
well, for me, it's the first thing that the bride sees. So I feel like it's one of the most important pieces of the entire wedding. If she sees her floral, her bouquet, before she sees her church pieces, her reception decor, and she immediately falls in love with that piece, I think it just gives her an overall feeling of how the rest of the event's gonna go in terms of the floral. So it's my favorite thing to make, handwork is. So I usually make the bridal bouquet because it's my favorite.
And tell me, you said you had a little piece of trivia about a nosegay. Well, tell people what a nosegay bouquet is, because I don't think a lot of people even know.
Oh, the nosegay. It's become very trendy, as you know.
Is it kind of a southern thing?
I don't know.
I feel like it is, but I could be wrong.
I haven't really seen any nosegays in Martha Stewart. So possibly it's just a southern thing. So nosegay comes from the late 19th century in London. The city was having terrible sewer problems, so the streets were stinky. So the ladies would go inside little flower shops first thing in their day and get a small little bundle of flowers and walk through the streets with it under their nose so they wouldn't smell the sewer problems. Thus the term nosegay.
Did not know that.
But what it's translated to in terms of weddings is a small little bundle of flowers for the moms to hold. That's where the term nosegay comes from.
Who knew?
Who knew?
Who knew?
Most people don't.
I had no idea. So tell me a little bit about the clients you work with. I know one of the things that I love about you is that you do huge, gorgeous, very expensive weddings to very simple, lower kind of budget things. So kind of tell me about your clientele and how that works.
I would say that for me, no matter what the size of the event is, it has always been my core philosophy to give big bang for your buck. Now, when I say that, I don't mean giving things away for free.
Of course.
But I do mean assigning a fair value to what people are getting.
And maybe recommending flowers that would maybe stretch their budget a little bit.
That's right. Whether it's flowers to stretch their budget, fabric, candles, lots of different ways to do that. But I do always feel it's important for me to work with any range of budget.
That's great to hear, because I know not all florists are that way. So tell me, if you were to give a bride one piece of advice as she's shopping around for a florist, what would that be?
Mine would be to come to that florist with a budget in mind. And
that's a good one. I say that for everything, like figure out your budget first.
For me, I always ask what the budget is during the meeting. I know that there are some floral designers out there who don't do that, but for me, I want to be able to send that proposal to a bride, and I want her to call me back. So if I send her, something that's 2 or 3 times more than what she had in her mind,
right? It's a waste of everybody's time.
It's a waste of everybody's time. So I always ask that question. When they answer that question, if they tell me 2,000, but what we've talked about is 6,000, I let her know, here's the deal. I'm gonna write it to your 2,000, but don't be surprised if you see things not on that list.
Last thing, tell me how anyone who's watching can find your studio. What's your website? How do they make an appointment? That sort of thing.
That's a great question.
I'm full of great questions.
Okay, so our website is branchingoutevents, with an S at the end, .com.
Got it.
Our studio is in the heart of the Dallas Design District.
And it's lovely.
Thank you.
Very cute.
The easiest way I tell people is drive to the end of Oak Lawn, and if you were a drunk driver and you didn't stop at that stop sign, you would hit my building. Now, I've never had anyone who was a drunk driver come and visit me, but it really does help give people an idea of where I am.
That's perfect.